Hey, Sage here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for SP500. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide multiple scenarios price may take and explain why I prefer one counter over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame and looking at this whole structure from since this mid-June basically. The main idea that we had was a three-way structure over here, so we don't need to be going into this in detail. The idea is that we had an ABC here for that W wave to happen. It was very extreme, this C wave, and now we would be looking to correct this structure downwards. Whether this is done or not, we're going to be diving into next. Now this 38.2 here is the minimum amount of time we want to see for this structure over here to be taking compared again this wave W here against the wave X. Now we have not reached the 38.2, which is again what I consider as a minimum. So to me, I don't think this is done as of yet. So in the more local structures, we would be looking at something that is a part of a structure, meaning this leg is a part of something. Let me close that one so we can actually see something. So this ABC that we have here is a part of something. It is not a finished correction, correcting the previous structure that we had since the mid-Junes. So my expectation is that we had this as a three-way structure into W, then looking for some kind of three-way structure back into the X, and then again downwards more for that wave Y. Now at this very moment, I don't still think again that this wave X is done again, because the minimum time requirement is not done. What I see here is a three-way pullback up to the A wave, and then we would be looking for three-way pullback to the downside for that wave B, and then we would be looking for one more high for that wave C. So very zigzaggy structure here, not in Elliott Wave terms, but this would be an expander flat or a running flat if it does not take out these highs over here. Now, we were yesterday talking about this possibility for this B wave to get back to these highs, and it did do that. Now we are coming back downwards at this very moment, and I would be looking for some kind of structure like this, coming down to at least the 38.94, taking out these current lows that we have here, and the one-to-one extension would be around 38.51. If you're going to go more than the 38.08, then I would most likely turn into a bit more bearish, as this could be a 1-2 scenario. But at this moment, I don't think that is the case. But yeah, this is my expectation. After these lows have been made, then I would be looking for that upwards movement. Now, depending on how low this goes, then we can measure the wave C here and have some targets for that. Now, regarding whether we are going to be dumping today and then creating this structure like so, and if we are not going to be taking out the 38.2 retracement of this whole move, meaning this whole structure here, which would be around $4,066, then I don't think this is the large enough of a structure correcting this previous structure. I hope that makes sense, because again, this is very complex in the sense that this is not large enough to correct the previous structure, but this structure is not large enough to correct this. So you can see that how we are going to into smaller and smaller degrees, and how this all of these smaller movements are impacting all of the higher degrees as well. Hopefully that makes some kind of sense to you as well. But if that is not going to be the case and we do not reach the 38.2, then again we would be looking at another three-way structure, creating a connector wave for this first structure over here to connect here to hopefully get to that 38.2. Of course, that is something that sometimes does not happen, but that is again the minimum target we are aiming for, because that is what happens most of the time. So again, this is a game of probabilities, and this is again most probable target as the minimum extension we are expecting here for this corrective wave structure of this structure overall. But yeah, I feel like that is the sense or setup that I'm going to be looking at today, expecting this to fall a bit downwards as it is looking like it does. And then possibly looking for long setups here after a possible 5-way move and 3-way back, if that is going to happen, if we don't want to be catching the knife at this very bottoms. Of course, looking for some confluence down here would be ideal, we have some kind of weekly down there around the 1-to-1. We have a daily, weekly, 1.618, well, that is not right, 1.236 extension of this ABC, and this order block around that area as well, around the 38.45 to 38.20 area, if that again comes down to that area. But yeah, I feel like that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover on S&P 500 today. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below, and for now I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video, bye bye.